All right, we're back here on Titans Talk. Phone lines are open, 737-7767. Still a couple lines open if you would like to get in. Jackie's been waiting for a while, and so we say hello to Jackie as we start this segment.
Hello?
Hey, Jackie, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I've been a die-hard Titan fan ever since Steve McNair and Eddie Jones. And I think if y'all just could get together, everybody gets on it, they're a good team, they should win.
Yeah, the problem is that they're not winning enough.
I know it, but I don't know what. It looks like they need to get, this maybe the play calling is not right or something, but honey, I love the Titans, and they're a good team. I've been to see them and everything. I'm 67 years old.
Well, Jackie, stick with them. They're going to keep trying out there. That's one of the things Mike Vrabel said today, as a matter of fact, is when asked by us in the media, what would you say to Titans fans who are kind of fed up with this up and down play? He said, I would say we are working every single day to try to improve and to try to get better. And ultimately, we're going to have a team that's on the field that plays hard, which I think they do. I don't think you can fault the effort from this team at all. I think they play hard for one another. They just don't always play smart. And that's what you want to see more of, and Vrabel said, and ultimately, we need to win. We need to win games, and we certainly understand that. Back to the phones. Hello, Clifford.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Good.
I sit here and I watch the Titans play, and from my perspective is, I think that the coach needs to go back, and he needs to look at the offensive line. He needs to look at the offensive line and find some guys that can block, that know how to block or whatever. I was sitting there watching Henry. He was getting the ball yesterday, and he was taking one or two steps and getting popped or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do in practice, or whatever with these drills or whatever. But he needs to get these guys up there. He needs to put the offense on one side, the defense on the other side, call a play, and see if these guys know who to block, know how to block or whatever. Because it don't make no sense for Mariota to get the ball and take a three-step drop or whatever, and then he got a man crashing down on him. Your offense can't ever get nothing done if your offensive line ain't doing what they're supposed to do. And if you turn around and if you leave that situation to the kicker or whatever, don't always blame it on the kicker because he can't kick the ball or he don't kick the ball there. Because it's a 60-minute game. Okay, so don't leave it up to that kicker to turn around, and if that kicker don't make that kick, then everybody's talking about, the kicker lose the game. Okay? What did your offense do in the game? What did your defense do in the game? Okay? Put it on the whole team. Don't try to get rid of the kicker because he missed them field goals. Okay, if that's the case, get rid of your offense, get rid of your defense. That's what you do.
Yeah, Clifford, thanks. Very good stuff there. The simple answer to that is you can sub out a kicker in a week in the National Football League, and that's why Cairo Santos is the scapegoat today, and he loses his job, and you move on to Cody Parkey. You can't sub out an offensive line. You just don't have the bodies to do it. And Mike Vrabel was point blank today. We asked him pretty upfront about Roger Saffold, who's been a huge disappointment at left guard for all the money that they've put into him as a free agent this offseason, and Vrabel said, obviously he's one of our best 5 offensive linemen right now. And so as bad as it is, he's got to be on the field because he's better than what's behind him in the backups. That's why he's such a high-paid guy. He's got to play better himself. Now, the one thing to maybe hope for if you're a Titans fan is with Lewan back yesterday and Nate Davis playing more, I think you now are seeing the Titans offensive line as it was meant to be constructed with Lewan, Saffold, Jones, Davis, Conklin. That doesn't mean it's going to work. Doesn't mean it's going to be great, because yesterday it certainly was not against a good Bills front, by the way. But now they all get to play together week in and week out. Maybe they mesh together, maybe they grow together and get a little bit better as things move forward. Back to the phones, line 2, we say hello to Harold. Harold, what's going on?
How you doing?
Doing great.
I was just doing a little observing of the game, and I know the Titans are a very highly potential team. And some good coaches and good players, so there's no excuse for actually some of the stuff we'll see. I believe the solution will probably be in the quarterback. He's a pretty good guy, and he needs to be given more freedom to execute a play, because we know sometimes the coach can call one thing in his ear and call another thing and hold him to it, but if it doesn't materialize, he can't make it happen. So I think he should be given an alternative to do this play if you can. If you can't, do the next best thing. And I think that way he won't be under a lot of pressure to do what the coaches say 100%. He have an alternative to, to throw it to someone else, or plan A and the plan B. Because as you know, a lot of people are reading the quarterback, and they can read him, and he can't do much. But if he has alternative plans, I really believe that will be the solution.
Okay.
If he has more freedom to execute the plays that can be executed, as opposed to the ones that have been told him to do.
Yeah, okay, Harold, thanks for the call. I appreciate that. I think it'll be interesting with Mariota. It'd be great if we could get true serum from Mariota and Arthur Smith to find out how many reads he has on certain plays versus sometimes the sort of the one throw play where it's designed to go to just one place against a certain defense, because I think they've tried to do a lot of the latter to simplify things for Mariota because of all the offenses he's been in and try to make him feel more comfortable. But I think also sometimes when you have those long down and yardage situations, you have the full route tree concept in front of him, and he doesn't have the time to go through it. So it'd be interesting how much of the two they're calling and where they're having the most success right now. I don't think we truly know just watching from the outside, because some plays don't look exactly as they seem. But that would be fascinating to get that readout from the Titans. We got to take another break. We will come back. More of your phone calls after this. This is Titans Talk.